Does your character get to interact with the teenage pop star at all?
No, I do. I mean, no, I talk about her, but I don't have
Yeah,
any
you just made a
interaction.
reference,
I just
yeah.
made a reference to like what it would be like to be a teen pop star, and I would have no idea. And I'm like, oddly do, but yeah, no, that was funny.
Can you tease a little bit about what you guys are filming in this episode?
What are we filming?
What are we? I'm like, it's
There's a nice little, which is the first time we get to see sort of McAndrew and Dr. Gray sort of enjoy each other a little bit more on that relationship level or ex-relationship level.
Yeah.
The stakes aren't as high in terms of some of the scenes that were.
Well, they don't start out as
They don't
high.
start out, but it gives them some place to go.
I think it's, a bit naive to think as anybody, but especially as a woman, like taking a job in your old place of employment and working with somebody that you had an intimate relationship with and thinking that you can just sort of rise above it and that, your personal feelings won't sort of enter into the mix at any point.
Especially when he's got this head of hair.
Yeah, okay.
That's really difficult for you.
So I think in this episode it really sort of comes to a head, and I think Erin really she's tried to sort of, table how she feels, but it finally has to sort of come to the surface, and they have to address that, they had this relationship and it was intense and it ended, and why did it end? Like, there was a lot of unfinished business, I think, before she left, and so that sort of enters into the equation in this episode as well, which is nice to, to see that. Nice to see.
Gets hot.
It gets heated, but for you probably also to sort of be outside of just the element of like dealing with patients and addressing some of your character's personal life.
Absolutely.
New.
Getting to that little flavor, of his personal life and having it not involve Jordy's mom is nice. I think it's cool, and with the Brittany dynamic too. Who knows where that's going to go?
Well, with what has aired so far, do you think Dr. McAndrew has noticed Brittany?
I think he's really, humored by her. I think he really, I think she's an interesting, funny, girl, and I don't think romantically there's any ideas yet in his head, but I think he's certainly entertained by her.